My stream quality is good right now. So stream quality is good now. So let's see what happens. All right, so we're live again. It says we're live again. So let's hope. Maybe we'll have to put like a little fake drunk uncle, like a cartoon drunk uncle and Eddie. Goes right away back. There we go. We should be back. And there's drunk uncle playing shit in the background. And Donnie's playing in the background. Anyways, turn this off. Get that mic. No, it's not you. Find the right passion. We restarted it because I was told that our YouTube channel stopped. So we restarted. It wasn't on you. Anyways, so I don't know. Let's talk about this. It says, so once again, Biden says he suggests that the high gas prices will be a good opportunity to make a fundamental turn to clean energy. Who here thinks that he's messing up with the oil prices, so it'll raise the prices of everything, so that way he can convince everybody to switch over to electric? Now, I was talking for gas, and she's like, the electric prices are 3 times trying to do that.
Well, as soon as she's out of office, it's just going to be undone.
Hopefully. We don't know that for sure. I mean, it depends on who comes in the president afterwards.
Oh, yeah.
You know, it all depends on that. So who the heck knows? I really don't. We're going to have to find out, I guess. See, it went back down to 100 bits, 1,000 bits. So, I don't know. Anyways, so it says some conservatives called the president out on Twitter for the comments as gas. Of Greg Price tweeted out the moment where the president defended his green energy policies to reporters while vacationing at Rehoboth, I don't know, beach in Delaware, wherever that is. My dear mother used to have an expression: out of everything lousy, something good will.
Lousy, something good with vehicles, and not just electric vehicles, but across the board. And that's something we should be. My team is going to be sitting down with the CEOs of the major oil companies this week.
See, I think it's all him trying to push it. He keeps telling us he doesn't give a damn that you can't afford gas. All you have to do is start to believe in him. That's pretty much what he's saying. Abigail Marone says, out of everything lousy, the Biden presidency, something good will happen. A massive red wave in 2022 and 2024. I don't know. I honestly think he's doing this on. Well, when I say he, I mean he's the president. You know, whoever's behind him, Let's yeah, whoever's is running the show, which could be pretty darn true. Let me see. Hold on. Let me pause the commercial. Legally armed one. This I gotta hear about this. It's that unfortunately Capri LaShawn was legally armed and fired one shot. She's unidentified, hopping back and forth. Shade. Do they have video of it? Francis was arrested and charged with assault causing bodily injury after receiving medical attention at a local hospital. A business owner who works next to the grocery store described the chaotic scene after the gunshot was fired. Well, there you go. See, look. You want to? I don't mind if you defund the police as long as you let us have our weapons to protect ourselves.
The police. Yeah. I don't know about that, because there's plenty of people out there that are scared to death of guns, or couldn't even strong enough to be able to pull the trigger.
Next to you in line was armed suspect. Let's find out. Detroit police are seeking information on an armed suspect seen in a shocking video drawing a gun on a man who's seen holding a baby inside a gas station convenience store. So the guy not with the gun had the baby. The Detroit Police Department's 2nd Precinct on Monday shared still images and video related to an aggravated assault investigation stemming from an incident that happened at approximately 5:50 p.m. Well, let's watch the video. Is there a sound? There's no sound to this. All right, so you see the guy at the car. It's like a little Ford Explorer. Oh, I guess we're looking at the guy in the tank top coming in. So the guy in the tank top walks in. Wow, he pulls the gun the minute he sees the guy with the baby and points it at the guy with the baby. Holy jeez.
Oh, baby.
Dude, let's watch that part again. Watch. So the guy walks in the store with his firearm. They own each other. Because it didn't look like the guy was planning on doing that. It says, once reaching, that's what she said. Wait. The man with the cigarette hanging from his lip quickly reacts, throwing his arm up. So this guy smokes with, well, he's not smoking it, I guess I should say, with the baby in his hand. Let's see. Fox 32, oh, this happened in Chicago. Steven says, speaking of shootings, there was one tonight maybe on Fremont Street, or one on Fremont Street Saturday night. Actually, more like early Sunday morning. Are you talking about Fremont Street in Las Vegas? Really? It's just an everyday thing. We don't have too much news today. It was kind of been a slow news week, and I guess. Although the January 6th hearings tomorrow.
And I'm sure you heard about Biden falling over on his bicycle.
I didn't until everybody started mentioning when I got here, so I'm going to have to look it up real quick. We're going to have to look that up.
Yeah.
Hell, you know what? Let's go to YouTube right now and let's look it up. It's got to be on YouTube. You know how to have the helmet. Oh, this doesn't show him falling. Okay, hold on. Let's see if we can get a better angle of it.
President, you know, spending time in his.
I hate going to CNN, but this real quick though. You know what though? I gotta admit, you know, those things are hard sometimes to get your foot out of those little, those little cup thingies. They are hard. Bad things happen at your Walmart. Your daughter just started working there. She's one of the leaders for sure. You're not happy. Walmart has that money and no security. Yeah. Well, they have a security driving around. All right. So get this, drunk. A British man turned away from giving blood after refusing to answer if he was pregnant. A British man.
They'd be like, damn, is my belly that round and bulgy?
Wait, if you, sir, can't be pregnant? Who's, you know? That's a double standard right there. Yeah, the footage where he saw a little girl. This is David Aguilar. A question. Oh, now you can get pregnant. I guess a man who's over 60 years old can get pregnant now too, huh? Leslie Sinclair, 66, told the Daily Mail he was given 125 pints of blood. He has given 125 pints of blood over the past 5 decades. But on his last trip to the clinic in Stirling, Scotland, he was told to fill out a form that asked if he was expecting a child or had been pregnant in the last 6 months. After noting that he is male, the clinic staff said they could not accept his blood unless he provided an answer, despite a push by officials to attract new blood donors. He said, I'm angry because I've been giving blood here since I was 18 and I have regularly gone along. The father of two told the Daily Mail, I'm happy and diseases, and clearly that's because the blood needs to be safe. But this time around, there's a question that I hadn't seen before. Are you pregnant? Or have you been in the last 6 months, which requires an answer. In response to the incident, Mark Turner, director of Scottish National Blood Transfusion Service, defended the pregnancy question. They say, we appreciate the support of each and every one of our donor community and thank Mr. Sinclair for his commitment over the years. Whilst pregnancy is only a relevant question to those whose biological sex or sex assigned at birth is female, sex assigned at birth is not always visually clear to staff. But if he said he's a male, then what's the big deal? To say, I'm a male, I can't be pregnant. Why do you have to answer that question? I don't get it.
I don't know.
I really don't get it. It's a joke. It's got to be, well, it's not a joke, but I mean, they're turning this into a joke. It's, you know, I don't even know if I can play this one or not. I haven't read it yet. You guys know we don't read the news until we're here with you so you can see our reactions. Well, you can't see our reactions right now because we're not showing it because... Let's see how the stream's doing, by the way. Says,
I know. I'm pulling a tubing right now and nobody knows.
I know, right? It says we're... You know, it's weird. We're doing 5,000 kilobits per second, but we're still dropping frames. I wonder why. I don't get it. We're still dropping a ton of frames. So it doesn't matter if you and I are on screen. It looks like. I'm never gonna get this. I don't think I'm ever gonna get this stupid Streamlabs stuff. Well then, fuck it. I guess we can put ourselves back on again. You're hearing me on freaking on the thing, so well here we go. All right, let's go lower this a little bit. So a Texas woman pleads guilty. It's from Fox.com. No, it looks like. Which way do you think they're gonna go? Is this a liberal person or is it a conservative person? Which way do you think they are going for their votes? What do you think?
Who wrote the article originally?
What's that?
Who wrote the article originally?
Fox News.
Well, I would assume that they would be liberal.
You're gonna assume they're liberal?
Yeah.
Well, let's see. So it says, Texas Attorney General Ken Paxton announced the successful prosecution of a woman who committed 26 counts of voter fraud. Monica Melendez pleaded guilty to 26 felony counts of voter fraud in Victoria County, Texas, including 3 counts of illegal voting, 8 counts of election fraud, 7 counts of assisting a voter to submit a ballot by mail, and 8 counts of unlawful possession of a mail ballot. Menez was in charge of a vote harvesting operation aimed at influencing the results of a local utility board election. After entering a guilty plea, she was sentenced to 5 years of deferred adjudication probation. The conviction comes less than a year after. I guess we're never going to know. Nonpartisan elections handled by the local office. Yeah, I would like to know the political. David says, unfortunately, this doesn't provide the political affiliation. I would love to know. I'd love to know. So I guess we're not going to know. Unfortunately. Unfortunately, I thought it was going to be something better than that. But it does happen, folks. They're saying it doesn't happen. It does. Alright, so this is Yahoo News again, but this is Insider. Your 6th panel will reveal evidence showing Trump appoint Biden. When the Trump campaign and Trump was involved in a failed effort in the election, he said the thing to do. He was saying, no, we need to wait. This is just a bunch of jokes. Uh-oh, what's Drunk Uncle snorting on over there? Fentanyl. Are you on that fentanyl stuff? Parmesan. Oh, you have you been hanging out with Hunter Biden?
Yeah, dude.
You and that Hunter Biden guy.
Yeah, he knows where all the best hookers are.
So I don't know what day. This says Sunday. It says 2 New York City. I guess we got to play the commercial. 2 North Carolina police officers are on administrative leave after a man was a 35-year-old Christopher Hensley pinned to the street at an apartment complex in North Carolina, surrounded by officers screaming in pain. Let's see. So this report contains graphic content. Viewer discretion is advised. So it says death of a man was being detained by North Carolina police. Looks like it's in an apartment complex. Fletcher police say they respond to reports of a oh, you know why we haven't heard? Wait, this was the 19th. Today's the 20th. Do you know why we haven't heard about this, Drunk Uncle? Tell me when you see the video. Looks like he's white. News right now.
I still don't get why they call it Juneteenth.
I don't know. We can try and look it up.
That could be 7 different days.
Right? And at least they're giving them compressions. But so if USA posted this on June 19th, this probably happened a couple days ago. What day did it? Doesn't even know what day it happened on. Let's show the comments. Let's see if there's any comments.
Haul your heaviest loads with this convertible logging wagon from Bannon.
Does anybody know when this happened? Let's try and look it up. North Carolina. We can find out more about this. This is 1 day ago. For this from MSN. Let's see if they say what day it happened. So nobody's even reporting about this. What do you think? What you?
Well, I think it was like 2 weeks before the George Floyd incident happened. The very same thing happened to another guy, a white guy. They basically just like let him die, and it was basically under the same circumstances with the neon backer. Like one of the cops said, "Did we kill him?" And they were like laughing about it.
Yeah, it all knowing the investigation. Well, nobody wants to. It's all it is a show. They're not hearing both sides. They only want to hear one side over the other. So it says the January 6th committee has interviewed nearly 1,000 witnesses about what its members say was an effort to overturn the U.S. election. 7 House Republicans have so far elected not to answer their questions. Let's see who they are. The holdouts, including House Minority Leader from Complaints, meanwhile, are presenting account. Well, Andy Biggs, let's see, hold on. This is the guy who ran. Andy Biggs, where's he from? Congressman Biggs, I don't know what this is about. I'm sorry, I'm trying to read this. This guy looked familiar. He says the January 6th committee ongoing baseless witch hunt is nothing more than an effort to distract the American. The select committee on May 2nd lying before the partisan witch hunt committee. And it is. It's only the Democrats over there. Yeah, they have, what do they have? What's her name? LAPD formed skirmish line after officers pummeled with fireworks bottles during a street takeover. LAPD reportedly established a skirmish line Sunday as a rowdy crowd of young people doing donuts in the drag racers. 7 people. This thing must really be messing up. This thing's really got to be messing up.
Yeah, Twitch keeps resetting.
Does it?
But he used to do that a while back ago on my end. Like, it just goes to...
I wonder if I use regular OBS if I still have this problem. Because I can download the free OBS stuff. I don't know what is actually doing. Maybe tomorrow I'll try something out and we'll do only... during the day I'll try something out. See if you guys can see this. Can you guys see this? Yeah.
Basically, like if
so
they have their baby.
What this lady is saying is that here, listen. This is what a new law I guess they're trying to bring in California.
Basically, like if they have their baby, they can neglect them for 7 days, and if the baby dies, then they can't be held criminally liable. What do you think?
Yeah, I think whatever like helps women and helps them achieve their.
Women make the decisions at 8 weeks.
Months out of the womb. That's what these people.
Aborted 10. I think babies should be aborted 10.
But if like happy until I feel that I'm ready to parent, that's a choice I'll continue to make.
It's not a contraceptive.
Basically, like if they
you
have their
dumb
baby.
Bitch. Excuse my language.
If woman sees me,
it's a they.
Oh, get this. This is California too.
I got my gender-affirming driver's license. Woohoo! I'm opening it up for the first time, and I recognize how privileged I am to live in a state that will let me do this and be one of the first people to have it.
I hope this isn't real.
I'm trying so hard not to show any of the important information that somebody could steal my identity with. So if you'll see, there's a little X next to the sex or my gender. And for me, the X...
Welcome to California.
It doesn't mean that is and what gender they are. And,
Get your fucking ass up and be trans. It seems like nobody wants to be trans these days.
That's so true.
You gotta surround you.
Let's see.
Which
Baby is gay.
Oh yeah, this one's interesting too.
Yeah. Baby is gay.
So this lady said her baby looks like probably, I don't know, 4 or 5 months old, and she said my baby is gay. So she didn't hear the beginning of it.
Yeah, this is him. He's gay. I called up my dad and I said, hey, guess what? Your grandson, gay. Gay, gay, gay. My dad says, you can't just say, straight people do it all the time. Little baby boy is born. Oh, he's gonna be a heartbreaker. Little baby girl is born. Oh, you better lock her up when she turns 16.
Is this lady a little crazy or what?
Clearly, people want their children to be straight. Well, my son is gay. Gay. Very gay.
How can a baby that's 4 months old who can't tell you if they'd rather eat peaches or apricots tell you that they're gay.
She goes to breastfeed him and he goes, yeah.
Excuse me, can you give me a penis, please?
Welcome to the patriarchy gender.
Okay, I'm a trans woman who's, get this, I'm a trans woman who's experiencing her first period cramps. And what the fuck? I've literally never felt pain like this. I've literally never felt pain for this. Then this person says, you don't have a uterus, sir. You aren't having period cramps. You are just constipated. Eat some fiber.
Saying that I need to be calling myself a woman and not a girl. And I didn't even know that some women were offended by being called girls. So that's really good to know. But for me, the word girl feels
I think that's the same
great
person
because I never got to be one
California
growing up.
driver's license woman.
And it feels very able to make mistakes and growing and changing and evolving. Whereas the word woman feels very strong and confident and powerful. And that still intimidates me a little bit.
You can call yourself whatever you want. Oh, wait, here you go. Why it's scary.
Please do not use women's space. Unfortunately, I'm not your daughter, and my daughter is also not your daughter.
Oh, that's right.
And she would feel very uncomfortable. No, I beg your pardon.
Oh, she's called her a dog.
I'm asking you as a mother, do not use female spaces.
And I'm very uncomfortable.
It makes women...
Birth your children, you are not a mother.
What do you think, drunk uncle? If you had a daughter, your daughter went in, okay, a bathroom. Look at other women, even though they're not transgendered. So how do you, do you put the protection over the person that might be raped? Over the person that's transgender? I mean, you used to be a Democrat. What do you think? Looking at a naked... And all the rest of the men?
Yeah. You're at the urinal and you see that person.
Yeah, and normally what happens after that? I don't know. But I mean, by not hurting these people's feelings, by letting transgender people in women's bathrooms, who do you take precedence over? Who do you look for? Look after first?
Tough question.
I am opening it up. See,
with somebody who has to deal with this, but it's very understandable why we focus so much on male to female trans and not female to male, because we don't see these same problems happening the other way. Not with sex offenders going into locker rooms, athletes.
In the hospital right now. You feel better. Hopefully the doctors are taking real good care of you. At least you're in a hospital and they're taking care of you. Wow. That's sad to hear. So sorry, Eva. And you just got out of the hospital. Alright, so you were saying it doesn't really happen the other way around.
I'm not saying it doesn't, but we definitely don't hear about it. I've only, and especially with sports, I've only heard of it happening one time, and that was several years ago. And it was a wrestler. They didn't win like nationals or, well, they could have, but, but yeah, you really don't hear about it. I was like, man, if you were able to go into a man's sport and dominate, we'd high five all day, because that's an accomplishment. But the other way around, it's just too damn easy.
And does that person agree?
People identify, or they, yeah, Landau. No, I think they're taking the whole month of July off, which is gonna suck.
Yeah. Okay.
But when I brought up some people that are going by other things than him, her, or they, They looked at me like very confused, and I was like, yeah. And I was like, I'm just asking you because I don't know how common this is, but judging on your facial expressions, I don't think that you have heard about this much. And he was saying that there's a lot of people that, you know, are trying to act like they're trans just to be shocking, and they're not on board with that, you know, whatsoever. And
what do you think, Digga?
He's absolutely right on.
Yeah.
A lot of this is, I was talking about it here last week about that. It's like a fad. You know how we had the big elephant pants back in the 60s? We had the big ass clothes. Shit. Let your kid grow up nice. Just let him be a kid. That's it.
Right.
Yeah, maybe it's like with the hippies growing their hair out, and they're like, take that, establishment, or whatever, you know?
Exactly.
Yeah.
But you've always got to take it one step further. You know, in the 90s, it was kind of, well, I guess this happened in the late 70s and 80s. You know, you went from out, you got to step.
What do you think, Digga, about the first? We should talk everybody. Yeah.
We're there. He can't even friggin' see down below. He's so stupid. The guy's so messed up in the head, it's ridiculous. He don't belong in office.
Yeah.
He's got dementia. And you know what comes next with dementia? Anybody that has family members know. Violence.
Is that what comes next?
And he's been starting to act weird with this talking into the microphone and all this weird shit he's doing. When he's out in front of the public. That's what they're doing. He's so far out there, I'm telling you. I could just imagine what the staff is saying. No, for the employees, so ending it. Yeah. We just don't want us. These big companies don't want people to know that. So.
Oh, sorry guys, we're having an internet issue right now.
There's no way that Ford, GM, Chevy, all of them are the only car people that know how to make cars. Right? Just like NASA.
They're not even building it anymore. Elon Musk is.
Common sense shit. You know,
yeah.
Just look around.
Well, I'm surprised,
My face. Don't even say that shit in my face. Don't even go there. That's another one of them motherfucking stupid Biden bullshit. I hate about it, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, pretty soon we're going to have a holiday every day.
It was during the riots they started it.
Was it?
What everybody else has done.
The shots fired in D.C. during their Juneteenth thing?
There's Andy. No, I didn't.
Yeah, and that wasn't supposed
to. I was like, that's weird. He's normally here. Cool likes to call it.
Because I like watching his show.
Whose?
Gutfeld.
Okay, yeah. From Fox?
Yeah. He's a Matrix. Yeah, he's a Matrix fan.
Yeah.
He's all into that Matrix shit.
Oh, yeah.
I still don't figure it out, but I see that shit in slow motion and that, and a lot of that can be that if your film speed is as fast as the bird is going, then it will look like it's standing still when you take the picture.
Yeah, I mean...
It will. If the speed of the film is as fast as the way you're going to take the picture. Because I do it all the time.
Yeah, that's where, you know, it's supposed... That's another thing supposed to be going on right now. Oh, well. It's supposed to be, every so often, it's supposed to be sending chat messages out via the stream. Streamlabs is supposed to... yeah, in the chat rooms. In the chat rooms.
Discord?
Yeah, it's supposed to, but it's not. Wonder why. Maybe I'll have to add it.
Yeah. Maybe you blocked your own bot, Eddie.
Huh?
Did you block your own bot?
Maybe. I might have. No, there's, so I was looking on stuff. There's a program that says, even with, I looked up streaming live with Starlink. Right? But, they say you can stream from your computer and it'll fix it. It's like some special encoder that delays the stream by like 20 seconds. So make sure that everything goes through. So I gotta see. I've seen it, but they have a box on there. It's like $1,200. So I don't know if you have to buy the service and it's for here. Remember?
You were able to.
And like I've seen Tara with hers, and hers is always messing up. You know, so.
Sell that shit.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking about. Maybe I should sell that, and maybe if I'll test out this other one, this Resi one. See how that works. I don't know, but
numbers on them. Starlink should just keep getting better and better, but yeah, I mean,
fight for that. Maybe
it seems like you're.
I don't understand. It should be the same. I have it set to 720p going out, so it's not like it's a heavy duty stream. And then I adjusted. It has on here where you can adjust it to where to automatically adjust your bit rate for your internet problems. So you would think that would stop it from.
You know, honestly, you should literally be okay like at you know, at like a 1024k bit rate, and I mean you're giving it like 7 meg. You're going well above that anyway. Yeah. So yeah, it's just the nature of it, I guess.
Yeah. Maybe it's my computer I don't know, but if my computer's not being used.
I suspect it's probably Starlink at this point. Honestly, like just the way it's getting built out.
Yeah.
That's the thing. So.
But why wouldn't Discord be messing up like YouTube is?
Yeah. Sent through Streamlabs problem. Once it filters through, it is, but on its on standalone, it's not running through there.
No.
Right?
No, it's not. Discord doesn't run through Streamlabs. It's on its own.
Yeah.
So maybe it is Streamlabs slowing it down.
Yeah, but it just seems like if it's your. Yeah, I suppose depending on how it does it.
But then,
yeah, I'm just.
My other one had the same issues.
Using the same video stream either which way. You know, it's the same video stream, same audio stream that you're sending a Discord as you are. It's just through Streamlabs. I don't know what the difference would be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I have that. Maybe tomorrow I can try that other one again. I was using the other program, Ecamm Live. See how that works. But I don't know. I also have it's just heartbreaking, you know. You go to all this trouble trying to get it right, and it doesn't work right.
Yeah, it's got to be super. I mean, it's
frustrating. Yeah.
It's frustrating. Yeah.
Got it fixed, and it's still not fixed. So.
It's better, but it's not. Yeah.
Yeah, it's definitely better.
I mean, everybody's got issues, so you know, it's not like it's just you.
Yeah.
It's just you gotta find a
company. It's not worth it to me.
Yeah.
You know.
Would you pay a yearly fee if it was worth it?
Well, yeah, but I mean, not huge. Like, I mean, for the last internet I was paying for you guys, it was $300, and after taxes, it was $330 a month.
Wow.
Just to do a show that I don't make money on. You know. I mean, I love someone, and that, you know, I don't, you know, the fourth on the bits, you know, it all helps out. It's cool. We'll get there eventually. You never know.
But don't they get like 30% of it or something, or 80, or how does that go?
30%, I think. Yeah, 30%.
It is 30%.
Yeah. Let's see.
Yeah, I thought Twitch was better than that, but.
The app, and they send me shit saying.
Twitch. Oh, so speaking of what you're talking about a second ago, so a credit card company calls me over the weekend. It's just a message, and they're like, call us back. We need to talk to you. So I called them back. You know, all my credit cards are on auto pay, right? So I know I'm not past due on anything, and they're like. So I called them back to like, well, we need your name, phone number, and account. I'm like, no, you're just somebody that fucking called me out of the blue. I'm not giving you that shit. I'll give you have my phone number, right? Because it's on caller ID. They're like, yeah, we have your number. I said, just tell me what the account is that I'm past due on, and then I'll pay it. And they're like, well, we can't do that unless you confirm your identity. I said, well, I don't know who the fuck you are calling me, so I'm not going to confirm my quick address. So they do, and you can pay the bill. Fuck the federal law. If I'm past due and you can call me, you can't email me saying, hey, we need to talk to you. If you emailed me and said, hey, this is go to the web, that's what I meant. I'm sitting in fuck, I did 1,000 for same day shipping, priority shipping. So they had bought like two $1,500 purses or something like that.
Wow.
And so New York's over there, and you see the package delivered, you walk over and pick it up before the person that's home gets it. So that's how their work around it. You said, she said
good night to Eva.
The chair, she's been sick. What's that?
Sick my ass.
Oh, did she write something already?
No, I'm just fucking around. It's just
oh. Crazy. So here's my... Right on. Tell your hubby we said how to mess with the screen again. There.
Yeah.
Really?
It does. Of the 90s, it all like a dry heat too, which. Yeah, if you're up in the mountains, maybe you don't.
Definitely need air conditioner here. In fact, mine's on in the back room. I can feel it getting warmer in here.
Yeah.
Frickin',
yeah.
That's the other problem. Like, so I've been having trouble get to sleep lately. My friend, Kate, the Irish lady, thinks it's restless leg syndrome. Like, and it only happens when I'm trying to go to sleep.
Yeah.
I'll sit there and all of a sudden, like, starting in the center of me, like my lungs, it'll feel like somebody's ticking, and my legs start going like this and shaking. So, she thinks it's restless leg syndrome.
Restless leg stuff before. Wait, because like you just
broke right away.
Mm.
And that's the
be 90s and it'd be really humid.
Yeah.
It's just miserable
outside. I can't.
It's like, but
that's true.
Even...
Out in... I don't even want to. I don't want to think about you in one.
See that.
No.
Yeah. Yeah. Cleared each day. He gave me a steroid and.
Yeah. Did he know what it was?
After that. No, because I said I thought it might have been poison ivy, and when he walked in, he looked at me. He said, "Oh, I thought you had poison ivy." So you could tell obviously it was something, but I've never had anything like that before. So, but it was like it covered. It got to cover over a third of my body easily.
Oh wow. Paul says at least we got to get you to join Discord, bud. I want to see. I've talked to him on FaceTime before. We need to get him here.
Mm-hmm. Right. Air Force and the 120s, and it was like.
Did you ever see those big huge spiders, those desert spiders out there when you were there?
No, I saw I ran across this thing. It was like a time. I'm sure you cover your trash. You put your trash in approved receptacles and everything, and. Yeah, that when this was like the middle of the night because I was working the night shift.
Yeah, because what were those spiders?
I don't remember. I was sleeping. When I was there, but I don't know if it was one of. I doubt it was like one of those gigantic spiders because I think I would have noticed that.
What the camel spider?
Yeah. No. Camels.
the camel spider?
Sit down and block traffic.
Really? So they're like Oh, sorry.
Yeah, they just walk around like they own the place, honestly. Like everywhere. And you get like locals that would have to get out of their cars and they're trying to shoo the camels off the road. We're bigger. We're bigger, and if you try and do anything, we might spit at you and, kick at you and just be mean.
Wow. Yeah, I heard those and what is it, alpacas that spit? I think it's alpacas that spit too, right?
I think llamas.
Is it llamas?
Alpacas are a little nicer, I think.
Yeah.
Although you can have llamas as pets too. I suppose if you get the right camel that trusts you, but they're pretty ornery.
Yeah. Let's see. I didn't have camels walking around. I have Ringling Brothers. They can't have animals anymore now.
Yeah.
What's a circus without animals? Guy.
Never.
September's coming.
At that time.
Yeah, they normally come out in September. And I think I actually didn't even pay for this one. Last year they had a deal. If you
is that a 13?
They give me so it all evens out.
But I don't give a shit about my phone. But
yeah,
like last night, I just happened to wake up and realize that I didn't. My phone's the screen's not reset. I mean, I've been able to plug.
Talks like the movie Fargo. That's why we want you to come on, Paul, because you're fun. You can show everybody your new. He's got a new puppy. What's that, Andy?
Just say everybody's got an accent,
right?
just depending where you're from.
Yeah, I ain't got no accent. What you talking about, man?
No, you see, you guys have an accent. I don't have an accent at all.
It's pretty broad based. They're
Yeah.
like in even upper Midwest, the South.
I got yeah. I'll delete Streamlabs. Start out.
Okay, well that should get rid of any like hidden files. I remember I used to have it, and you would go to delete and add.
So that's what I'll do. I'll do that, and heck, I might even try that old Ecamm. Maybe the Ecamm might be working now. Who knows? We'll figure something out. I'm trying, guys. I don't think it's Starlink that bad, because the video I'd probably be like streaming on YouTube from just on YouTube itself. Only probably straight video of me talking. Nobody wants to see that. Nobody wants to see that. So, in fact, I think that's what I'll probably do right now. I'll do some work on it again. Like, it was doing really good at the beginning of the show. The first doing 53. And now it's down to 160 because I said it has a setting to where it'll change it automatically for you for your best setting. So now it's down to 168 kilobits per second.
Yeah, but if you're getting like 53% drop, that's a big deal.
Yeah. So.
I mean, yeah. Good. Yeah. So. And one of the things about like voice and video, I mean, they're real time. I actually don't need that much bandwidth, but
maybe.
Yeah, you could definitely try a different encoder.
Yeah.
I mean, there's any number of things it could be. It seems like it could be something with that though.
Yeah.
As well.
So. Well, I think that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go try and work with this a little bit. Randy says, "You sound sad."